Ever wondered who truly forged the universe's most formidable warriors? It wasn't just luck or raw talent. It was the unwavering guidance of mentors whose words carried the weight of galaxies, the ones who saw greatness before it existed and built it, piece by painful piece. Welcome back to Anime Time HQ, the home of power analysis, cosmic wisdom, and the legends that shaped the Swallowed Star universe. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and keeps the cosmic stories coming. Note, this video draws from the novel version of Swallowed Star, where the lore runs deeper and the journey of mentorship unfolds in its truest form. Today, we uncover the toughest mentors and their enduring legacies, the masters who turned potential into legend and left behind wisdom that transcended even the boundaries of immortality. 1. Mentors of the Rising Star. Before the cosmos knew the name Luo Feng, he was just a young man fighting against the current of destiny. And it was his mentors who first taught him how to swim. Instructor Wu was one of the earliest guiding figures. A man of strict discipline and unshakable patience, his training focused on the fundamentals, the essence of combat, control, and endurance. He demanded perfection, not power. Every misstep, every flawed movement was corrected until mastery became instinct. From him, Luo Feng learned one of the most crucial truths of cultivation. Control comes before strength. Without discipline, power collapses. Without patience, evolution fails. Then came Jiang Nian, a leader who understood the spark within Luo Feng even before he did. Jiang Nian wasn't gentle. His methods were practical, sometimes harsh, but deeply visionary. He understood that true mentorship isn't about shielding, it's about challenging. Jiang Nian gave Luo Feng his first taste of leadership, trust, and purpose. His belief became the flame that ignited Luo Feng's ambition, not to be strong, but to rise. These early mentors were the builders of his foundation. They weren't cosmic beings or gods. They were human, flawed, and real. Yet their lessons gave Luo Feng something no treasure in the universe could buy: a reason to evolve. 2. The Unyielding Gurus. As Luo Feng broke the barriers of Earth and stepped into the vastness of the universe, he entered a new era of mentorship, one defined not by comfort, but by cosmic trial. Among the most defining of these figures stood the Undying Knight, a warrior whose very presence embodied survival through struggle. His philosophy was ruthless, yet pure. The universe spares no one. Only those who conquer pain can wield power. Under his eye, Luo Feng was pushed into near impossible challenges. Simulations of death, real battles against overwhelming odds, and mental trials that shattered weaker wills. Every lesson was a confrontation with mortality, a test of both spirit and body. The Undying Knight's methods weren't about destruction, they were about rebirth. Each failure forged a new version of Luo Feng, sharper, harder, and more aware of what it meant to endure. It was under such brutal conditions that Luo Feng learned to tap into deeper reserves of strength, not from rage or fear, but from a calm mastery of self. These unyielding mentors transformed cultivation into a crucible. They weren't just teaching survival, they were sculpting beings who could stand unbroken even in the face of eternity. 3. The Legacy of Wisdom. Beyond physical training and cosmic duels lay a realm of mentorship far more profound, one rooted in understanding existence itself. Here, power was no longer measured by fists or weapons, but by awareness. And no one embodied that better than the Primal Chaos City Leader. The City Leader was not just a master of strength. He was the embodiment of cosmic balance. His lessons transcended cultivation techniques. They delved into the nature of laws, consciousness, and the universe's eternal rhythm. To him, Luo Feng was more than a student. He was an heir to understanding. Through deep meditation, philosophical dialogues, and silent observation, Luo Feng learned to see beyond material strength. He was taught that every being, every star, every law of space-time resonated in harmony. To control one's power, one must first understand it. To rule the cosmos, one must first become one with it. This phase of mentorship transformed Luo Feng from a warrior into a visionary. His perspective widened. no longer fixated on individual victory, but on universal truth. Primal Chaos City Leader's guidance gave him not only the power to fight, but the wisdom to lead. Because in Swallowed Star, strength alone doesn't define greatness. Understanding does. 4. Mentors and the evolution of power. Throughout Luo Feng's rise, every leap in strength was tied to the guiding hand of a mentor, each unlocking a new chapter of evolution. From the body-refining lessons of the Earth era to the cosmic insights of the universe masters, every stage of growth reflected a lineage of wisdom passed down through generations. Some mentors taught him how to fight. Others taught him why to fight. The Undying Knight's brutal methods forged Luo Feng's resilience. The Primal Chaos City Leader's wisdom revealed the essence of cosmic law. Even fleeting encounters with other masters, whether rivals, temporary allies, or ancient beings, left impressions that shaped Luo Feng's decisions and path. In Cultivation, evolution is not linear. It's reflective. Every teacher, every opponent, every loss becomes a mentor in disguise. Luo Feng's growth became the embodiment of this truth, a convergence of countless lessons fused into one unstoppable will. These teachings weren't just steps toward power, they were transformations of identity. Luo Feng didn't merely ascend, he became the culmination of every mentor who ever believed in him. 5. Enduring influence in the disciples' paths. When Luo Feng finally stood among the universe's apex beings, he carried within him echoes of every mentor he'd ever known. Their philosophies became part of his essence, their voices woven into his thoughts, guiding him through every new challenge. And that's the mark of a true mentor. Their influence doesn't end when the training stops. It continues to live on through the actions and choices of their disciples. But the most profound part of this story is how their legacies didn't just end with Luo Feng. His success inspired a new generation of cultivators who studied the methods of the past, recreating the paths once walked by Jiang Nian, the Undying Knight, and the Primal Chaos City Leader. Even in distant corners of the cosmos, their philosophies persisted. The belief that struggle refines the soul, that knowledge transcends death, that mentorship is the purest form of immortality. In this way, the mentors of Swallowed Star achieved something greater than eternal life. They achieved eternal relevance. Because while power fades and bodies turn to dust, the wisdom they pass down continues to evolve, shaping civilizations, inspiring new heroes, and rewriting destiny across galaxies. And finally, every master begins as a student. Every legend is forged by the hands of those who came before. In Swallowed Star, mentorship isn't just a bond, it's the lifeline of the universe itself. It's the invisible thread connecting generations of warriors, thinkers, and dreamers, each passing on a spark of greatness that will outlive them all. If this journey through the toughest mentors and their timeless legacies inspired you, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below which mentor left the deepest impression on you. You're watching Anime Time HQ, where we don't just tell stories, we unveil the truths behind them. Until next time, keep training, keep learning, and keep ascending.